Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the investment channel where we teach you how to put your money to work for you so you can stop working for it. Because I'm sure 99% now of you guys are tired of the 9 to 5 job. So this video is about silver and why I started investing again in silver. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but they're starting to talk about silver shooting up to $100 per ounce, which would make sense, right? Because gold has skyrocketed while silver has stayed down in price, which usually that's not the case. They pretty much stay relevant to each other. So that's the first reason. The second one kind of is personal and kind of, something weird happened this weekend, which opened up my eyes to a whole new world. So since this is an investment channel, let's talk about why I'm purchasing now for the net worth value and how is it going to bring up my money. So my favorite choice is the silver dollars. I usually get them about 16 bucks per each ounce. They come in these cool rolls if you buy them for about 20 at a time or so. I also like the Mercury dimes. Got some World War II nickels. And, just to make it interesting, I buy these big 5-ounce quarters. They come with the cool drawings in the back and the bars, just to make it different. But the first one being, so we're expecting silver to shoot up to $100 from $16. That being said, get it while it's cheap, right? That's the motto of the investor. Get it while it's cheap and then sell while it's high. Secondary is I have read some articles in the past, and you also see it on the finance channels where the merchants are giving away free systems to the stores if they refuse to take cash and only take credit cards. And to me, that wasn't a big issue because I always used credit cards or debit card, same thing, right? So this past weekend, something interesting happened. I took my son to a popular kids playground or play place where they used to give you these tokens and now they give you cards instead. Well, I had taken them previously and I had purchased a card with about 100 tokens, and we usually used about 20 and we would go back and use the rest or so on. So when I go back to the store, there's no tokens on the card. I guess if you don't use them within a certain time, they disappear, right? And as I'm talking to the manager of the establishment, he's smirking because he knows that he really doesn't have to do much. All he has to do is, you know, delay me, and the mob behind me is going to do his job for him. Kids are going to start complaining. The parents are going to complain, blah, blah, blah. So, I just thought it was very interesting how the digital, Robert Kiyosaki's been saying stay away from the digital money because of these same things. And I just got a taste of it this weekend, how they could just steal your money from you without any cause or anything. They just could just take your money from you. But if it's in physical, they cannot take it away from you. And that's why these merchants want you to switch over and start just using credit cards and things like that. And I got a feeling it's going to get uglier. For example, I went today and filled up my gas tank, and it was pretty much $3 a gallon of gas. Three of these things, this fiat currency, three of these and I had my grandfather in the car, and he started laughing, and he said, "Let me pay for one of those gallons of gas for you." And he gives me a quarter. I'm like, "Man, what can I do with a quarter?" He said, "Well, back in my day, a gallon of gas was 10 cents or a quarter." And the truth is, I looked up a silver quarter, and it is true. A silver quarter is worth $3. So the equivalent to this, $1 is 17 of these. So that should tell you a lot right there. Invest while silver is cheap, purchase it, and you know what? Worst case scenario, it goes up a little bit, but you're not going to lose your money with silver. You're not.